So this is another character unlock Let's Play, and as you can see, it's Shadow of Mordor, not Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. Important distinction. And this is me, John Miller, playing it. With me is Mr. Brooker. Brooks,
Evening, buddy.
what are we thinking? Did we like Shadow of Mordor? I
I did like Shadow of Mordor. I don't know why I never finished it, but I did enjoy it. It was like the most Assassin's Creed thing I played that year.
yeah. Uh,
Uh, but I really
yeah.
liked it.
It was basically it was Assassin's Creed in Lord of the Rings universe. And this is
Yeah.
me just casually, quite early on in the game actually. So this is just the first area. I think it's called Udun.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I uh I didn't realise that because it all looks the fucking same to me. It's just like ruins and orcs and shit. So I didn't actually realise how early on in the game it was until a little bit later on when I was doing the edit. And you came across it, I was like, oh, I remember doing this. This couldn't have been very far in because I didn't get very far.
Yeah, so this, in case you hadn't realized, is not the first time I've got to this area. Because the first time I did this bit, I failed miserably. And you'll be able to tell at exact points where you think this guy's clearly done this section before. That's why he's doing this instead of, something that is completely brave.
So I did, because this is the kind of way I play games like this, is I'd stand at the sidelines and just wipe out as many people as I can
Yeah, and that
without
fucker
being
just went and
seen.
hid like a bastard.
Sort of, because you finally finished this the other day, didn't you? Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Yeah.
I tell you what, one interesting thing that I've just only just noticed watching this, because it's so early in the game, there's so much green in the first area.
Yeah.
When you get further on into the story, the green just stops being there. And I never realized it playing it until looking back now.
Did you like it then? Because I can't remember if you said. I remember you talking about it on the podcast. I can't remember if you said you liked it. Did you enjoyed? You just booted that dude off the ledge.
No, he just jumped off the ledge instead.
It's
I
just
was that
mean.
scary that he just jumped away and just left, just disappeared off. I'm trying to think back to this bit because yeah, I'm gonna reiterate again. This is really early in the game, as proven by that menu there.
Yeah, by the very empty skill tree.
Yeah, that literally just unlocked the ability to kill things.
Yeah.
And this is me setting off one of these little captain missions.
Like a little mini boss mission, isn't it?
Yeah, they're quite cool, and unfortunately, the recording's probably not going to include the dude who I made my nemesis.
Who
But
did you make your nemesis? Can you remember his name?
no, but he's pretty obvious because he's the dude who's made mostly a bag in the face now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but he wouldn't be this early on, would he?
No. Actually, no, he was like the first person to kill me. I made a point of making sure that he was always there. Yeah, all 5 of them I just killed immediately.
And then it fucked you up by saying invulnerable to ranged attacks.
Yeah, that really fucking annoyed me.
What's this thing you're doing with the B button?
That's the it's like it later becomes brand.
Okay.
It's literally just a way of recharging up your ranged ability.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. There's a fuck up.
Oh,
See,
he's chopping off heads.
I always enjoyed that part. The
But when
not
his head
so
fell
much,
off.
no, not so much that, but the fact that I just not ripped that dude's head off, and one of the random Uruks just went, he's chopping off heads.
Oh, that's pretty nasty.
This game is awesomely violent, and it's Assassin's Creed on steroids.
Yeah. It's Assassin's Creed made by Eli Roth.
That's a good way of putting it.
I do feel I need to say that I didn't speed that bit of video up. That's just how you were running.
Yep, it's one of the weird ass upgrades that you get that when you do anything where you involve your feet not being on the ground. You just press A. Yeah, rat bag.
I love Ratbag. He's basically what would happen if you made Jason Statham star in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Yep. I did enjoy the cinematics on this.
Yeah.
Awfully tempting, isn't it?
And the little like weird ass bromance between those guys.
Yeah.
I think I remember this part. I'm pretty sure this isn't also this also isn't the first time I tried to do this.
No,
attempt
it's
to do this.
not.
Yep.
It's kind of tough when you have to edit the video. You go, do I just leave it all in, or do I just make John look like a badass and make it look like he done it all first time? I
Yeah.
opted for the latter. The brog.
Things like that. It's like invulnerable to stealth and invulnerable to ranged. That stuff like that really fucks me off, and I'm pretty sure I still tried to do at least one of those.
Probably.
Yeah, this is definitely not the first time I tried to do that because I killed the two dudes with shields specifically because they fucked me up before.
So how long did it take you to finish this in the end?
I don't know. I think maybe 40 hours just overall.
That's
Just
not too bad, I suppose.
I mean, considering it was a game that I was renting and specifically was just trying to do the story missions,
Yeah.
and then I ended up doing the story missions, realizing you can't fucking do the story missions without doing a lot of the side stuff because the game's fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finding that with a certain game we're probably going to talk about in another video, that you just kind of, if you want to run through the story, that's great, but you find yourself at a point where you're so horrendously underleveled and underpowered for the missions you've got to do that those missions just aren't fun. And it is good. It's a way of, you know, RPGs and open world actions like this to make you do other things except just play the story. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I've got other fucking games to play.
Yeah, I just noticed this dude's clearly got a poisoned like hammer, and yet I still couldn't be bothered to upgrade until like right at the very end, the ability to be immune to poison.
That's my dog.
Nice.
I've given up trying to make her quiet while we record anything. It never works. The dog is now just part of the podcast. That's just how it is. Ugh, saw up his nose.
Yep. I like how I did a double grab because I didn't actually read the message that was there. It said hold that and press A, not press that and hold A. Ah, yes, Mog, the other twin.
He's an
This is-
ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, that was me reading to make sure I knew what I was doing later on.
Yeah.
Ranger! Oh, well, now that's what I call teamwork, eh?
Go before I change my mind.
What about our deal?
Deal is over.
Still a really weird character.
Which one?
Ratbag. Both, actually.
Wait! Ranger!
I really quite like him.
Watch this.
I quite like the later exchange to this after you've just killed, and then he goes off to brag about the fact that you just killed his brother to the war chief.
A backstabbing bodyguard? I'll take care of one of the war chiefs for you. And you do the other four on your own. Then we'll meet at the training camp, right? I'll make sure the war chief is there when you're ready for him. What do you say?
You make sure you keep your head on your neck.
It's just simple things like a random backstabbing orc that decides that just wants to be a massive twat to his kind for
Yeah.
no reason.
It's all selfish.
Oh yeah, it's just trying to become a war chief in the most easy way possible.
Yeah.
This stuff's got a kick like a ground! Drink up!
Ah, and then this is breaking into a feast, and somehow immediately people have noticed I'm there.
Yep. And you are fucked.
Yeah. Immediate cutscene ends and immediately fucked.
Yep.
Here's over the orders soon. We'd best not be
see the
wasting
ranger.
any more time.
What's the advantage of running around like the ghost dude?
You can see all of the enemies, pretty much.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I've ever used it for. Same as like doing that sprinting away.
Yeah, detective mode.
Yeah, basically. And then the casual leaving of the mission area. And trying to find a separate way into that area because for some reason going the obvious way gets you caught by this guy. Ah, this is my nemesis. He lasted me all the way to the end.
The grog burner.
The grog burner. Seems like a nice fellow.
He does, doesn't he? I think vulnerable to ranged after you shot him in the head.
Weak as a babe! Get in there! Watch out for his hands!
Big fiery sword.
Give up!
And if I didn't fuck up the grab the first time, that'd have been absolutely fine.
Did this have difficulty levels in it? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was just one difficulty. Fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
yeah, and I got
bastard
fed
hard.
up. I got fed up with trying to interrogate him, so I just let him get beaten up by this guy instead.
Fair enough.
Problem solved.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's fire on his sword now.
Yep. And there's that guy.
Oh, he helped you out and everything. And
Yep.
how do you
he helped
repay
me
him?
out.
Just by removing his head from his body.
I'm straight. What else are you supposed to do?
Just seems mean.
Nah. No, what's mean is one of the achievements that I later discovered, which was make a captain and then into a war chief, and then kill him.
Fair enough.
Basically, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, Tombhorn that I know nothing about. I think this is where I go trying to investigate to see if I can find someone to tell me what his weaknesses are. And kill the dude with the shield because he's a bastard. Only didn't work.
I do like the ability to clear out areas without anyone seeing you. That's pretty much how I play every Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah. And I quite like the fact that I just spent ages doing all of that for no reason, and then the dude came down to see what was going on instead of me going up to him. Ah yes, Assassin's Creed style stealthily, let's walk up to the dude.
Yeah.
It's not very friendly. I wonder what the skull is.
You don't want to know, because you killed it.
Ah,
It's a big scary thing. Is wide dodge?
no, Y is counter, A is dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, shanking him to death.
This did make me laugh, I have to admit.
What, the fact that he's almost
The
about
fact
to
that
die?
the fact that he gets stronger because he hates being beaten. Well, me too. So how come I don't get stronger?
Oh yeah, and immune to me doing the fucking A dodge over the top of him.
Yeah,
Just noticed how much his health bar goes up as soon as he starts losing.
yeah.
Yay! Feast resolved. Yep. Notice how he's an elite captain level 16. And he was like a dude that randomly killed me. Not even a captain at the start of the game. He was just some guy that killed me. And he made it all the way to level 16 at this point. I think he was a 25 by the end of the game.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. When you've got to the end of the game and you fight against your nemesis right at the end. So he's going to follow me into Shadow of War.
Cool.
Yeah, shield dude. Yeah, shield dude realizing I'm here.
So you broke a bit of a shield, and that's about it.
Yep, I broke a bit of his shield, then repeatedly tried to do the same thing, seeing if that would actually break his shield. Yeah, Tars the sadistic. This is another one of those moments where I realized that just casually going around was what was the reason to why I kept dying all the time.
Yeah.
Because of the constant, you just be in the middle of doing nothing, and then suddenly there was like 7 or 8 enemies that all have names.
Yep. All kinds of fucked, all kinds of quickly. Surely you shouldn't try to do that while there are other people around trying to kill you.
I didn't realize that he was that close to me.
Fair enough.
Oh hey look, I'm probably going to die now, because I just realized how low health I am. Oh yeah, it's just some random fucker. Later on I get the ability to kill them when they try and kill me in that mode.
Nice.
I prefer my victims near death. There's so much less hope and so much more despair.
Oh,
Seems
bless
like a
him.
friendly chap.
He does. He's trying so hard to get rid of you.
Oh yeah, and he's completely invulnerable to everything I try to do to him. Yeah, I actually pressed the right button, I just apparently didn't give it enough time.
Everyone will see how dangerous I can be.
And there you go.
Yep.
I thought it was a perfect way to end that video.
It was a good way to end it.